Good evening. Fireside chat on a rainy night here in March. We finally made it to March. How amazing is it to be here and see the snow melting in the rain and warmer temperatures, and I'm so excited. It is so messy out. Not the prettiest snow. Snow's so nice when it comes down, and then it's so good to see it melting and going away, right? Looking forward to all the better things that happen in spring, walks and runs and just better weather overall. This Sunday, I believe we changed to daylight savings time, so we'll have those long evenings for walking, and looking forward to that. It's always so nice when we still have time in the evening to go out for a nice walk. This boy is going for his spa next week. He's going to be all trimmed up and cleaned up, and we go about every 8 weeks, and that's one of the needs of having a doodle type dog is they have a lot to take care of. The way their hair, it's not fur, the way it grows, it grows inside their ears and between their paw pads, and it's a really interesting kind of growth. And if they don't get taken care of, it's not good, right, buddy? He does like to go for his spa, and he's there for about 4.5 hours. Yeah, seriously. But he's always happy to go, and he's always very happy to come home. He's a good boy. They like him at the groomers because he's just such a good boy. He's like mostly perfect. Right, buddy? Once in a while he does something mischievous like take a paper and chew it up, but he's just such a good boy. And a really cool thing has just been released this week from BEMER. I've shared a little bit about BEMER before. I love it because it's a longevity tool. It helps our bodies stay healthy and young, which is what we want. It gives us good blood flow, good circulation. It just helps us feel great, and then it really helps when things hurt or there are various kinds of problems. It can help with so many different things. So I use my BEMER every day, and Ollie uses it with me. He comes and lies next to me on the mat, and he seeks it out. He just loves it, and he melts into the bed or the floor wherever we're doing it. He just kind of melts. It's really cute. And so the cool thing is that BEMER came out with a dog BEMER this week. And they have a small one for all the small breeds, and then a bigger one for, I guess, guys his size. He's a pretty big boy. And it's so cool. So a friend's, I'm going to tell you a little BEMER story. A friend's little dog, a little Chihuahua, weighs 10 pounds, couldn't walk one day. And they took him to the vet, and the vet didn't really have any solutions. I think it gave him some anti-inflammatory, but the poor little guy, he just couldn't walk for whatever reason. And so we put him on my people BEMER. We didn't have a dog BEMER, but we put him on my people BEMER on a very low setting because he's tiny. He's 10 pounds. And my friends have 3 little Chihuahuas, and he's my favorite. He's just the sweetest little boy. So we put him on the mat, and we put it on a very tiny low setting for just a little while, and then we used some light therapy on him, and later that day he could walk. And we did that several days in a row, and he just came back to his normal self. So whatever the problem was, they never had any idea, but we helped him out with BEMER. And so I'm hoping by having Ollie on the BEMER every day that it will help him stay young. You know, it's a big responsibility being a guide dog, right, buddy? And we want all of our beloved fur friends to stay young forever. And so that's one of the strategies that, you know, I'm using, hoping it will keep him young and vibrant, right? So another cool thing that has just come out is this little light. This is also from BEMER, and this is can be used for beauty, and it can be used for helping things feel better. So this turns on like that, and then you turn it one more time. Oh, I turned it off. I messed up. Okay, let me do it again. Okay, and then you just do it quick to get the light on. So it has 3 different colors of lights. So red light is amazing for making our skin more beautiful. It restores the cells and stimulates them to produce collagen, and it just helps our skin look so much younger, helps get rid of fine lines, and makes our skin look very, very fresh and healthy. And so red light therapy is what I do, and BEMER has had lights that go with the big, you know, the BEMER and the pad and the computer. And I've been using those for 2 years. I think it's helped my skin, you know, look healthier. And this is new. It's just independent, its own little light unit that charges and, you know, can just, it comes with this adorable little bag that just can go around in your pocketbook or whatever. So it also has blue light, and blue light is for problem skin. And it was actually the blue light that I used on the little dog when he couldn't walk. He was so tiny. I didn't even want to put the red light on him because I didn't know if it would be strong for him. So we did the blue light, and it was the BEMER and the blue light that really helped him. And so if you turn this one more time, it is amber light. And amber is for like to recover our skin, like when we're older and just want our skin to recover. And so I'm going to go back to red. So this is the other cool thing about this, is that when something hurts, you can put the red light on it and it just totally helps it feel better. This morning I was in a meeting and I happened to have this light in my pocketbook, and my shoulder was hurting. I have a shoulder injury, like a really old shoulder injury, and every once in a while my shoulder will just ache, and it was really hurting and I was in this meeting. So I just took this red light and I slipped it under my sweater and let it sit there on my shoulder while I was in this meeting, just for a little while, and my shoulder felt so much better. And the other day, a friend's ankle was bothering him. He turned his ankle a while back, and his ankle, you know, the whole deal, it's, you know, painful for a while, and then it gets better, but it's still a little off. And he thought that the red light made his ankle feel a lot better. I just love what light therapy can do, both for our skin and for just helping things feel better. And this is such a cute little unit. It's so easy to have, to take anywhere. It has its own little charger base that it sets on. And I just love it. So BEMER is one of the things that is a part of my my health practices every day. I feel like you know, I'm a grandmother, and I absolutely adore my grandchildren, and I want to stay young for them. And so I think it takes effort, you know, conscious effort. The the way I eat, the staying active, and then something like BEMER and light therapy is so helpful. And so I just feel really grateful that I have these wonderful resources. So it just shut off. So as a beauty practice, you just do this 4 minutes a day on your skin, and you just move it around. I'll turn it back on again. And you just hold it on your skin, and you can move it around, and it vibrates every minute. And then you move it. Once it vibrates after a minute, you move it, and you just moving it around. It really helps the fine lines, the crow's feet around our eyes, all those things, the smile lines, all the things. And it feels good. It's really cool. So anyway, I'm grateful for the resources that I have to help keep myself healthy and to help others be healthy. So people come to my office very often for things that hurt, and we work together to make them better. So I hope you have a good evening if you're here in Connecticut in this rainy evening. And if you're in another part of the country, I hope you're having good weather. It's very hot down in Texas, where my daughter lives. It's almost like getting into summer weather down there already. It's so crazy. So hopefully we'll see a little more warmth here in Connecticut, and looking forward to spring and all the wonderful things that it brings. So have a good evening. Thank you for hopping on Fireside Chat, and we'll see you next week.